What on earth is going on at HGTV? That's the question thousands of viewers are asking right now. Once known as the home of heartwarming renovations and budget-friendly design, the network is now making headlines for a very different reason: mass cancellations. From fan-favorite shows like Christina on the Coast to cult classics like Bargain Block, HGTV is quietly wiping its slate clean. And fans? They're furious. The backlash is loud, and it's only growing. So why is HGTV canceling so many shows without warning? Is this a network shakeup or something much bigger? Let's break down the controversy, the canceled shows, the fan reactions, and what it all means for the future of HGTV. In the past few months, HGTV has quietly pulled the plug on some of its most popular programs. Gone, Christina on the Coast. Gone, The Flipping El Musaz. Gone, Bargain Block. Gone, Married to Real Estate. Gone, Farmhouse Fixer. And yes, Izzy does it too. One by one, the announcements came with little to no warning. No finales, no closure, just gone. These weren't low-performing shows either. Many of them had passionate fan bases. Some even had spin-offs. They were part of the HGTV identity. The outrage reached a boiling point on social media. It started with what looked like a routine Instagram post from HGTV, a cheerful announcement listing shows returning in July: Zillow Gone Wild, Celebrity IOU, and My Lottery Dream Home. But fans instantly noticed what wasn't on the list. Where was Christina Hall? What happened to Bargain Block? Where were Tarek and Heather? The comment section exploded, and it wasn't excitement, it was confusion, disappointment, and pure frustration. Comments flooded in. Can't believe you're not renewing Christina on the Coast. Literally the best show's gone, besides Down Home Fab. HGTV, you're turning into a must-not-watch channel. But Instagram wasn't the only place fans vented. Over on Reddit, the fury reached a whole new level. Among all the shows pulled, Bargain Block fans were some of the most vocal. Why? Because the show wasn't just about renovating homes, it was about reviving neighborhoods. Keith Bynum and Evan Thomas took on real projects in real Detroit communities. They didn't flip million-dollar mansions. They worked with tight budgets. They reused materials. They focused on affordability, something rare on HGTV. One Reddit user wrote, "I loved everything about this show. They were doing great things for Detroit. It felt real." Another said, "I don't want to watch cookie-cutter homes priced at $500,000. Bargain Block was relatable." Many fans agreed. There was nothing else like it on HGTV. So why was it canceled? Some Redditors had a theory. Because Keith and Evan reused materials and didn't showcase new products, they weren't pulling in enough advertiser support. And that may have been a problem for the network. In an industry driven by product placements and sponsored renovations, using salvaged wood and vintage lighting may not bring in the big bucks. The speculation, HGTV may be favoring shows that promote more shopping, more spending, and more upscale living. Another gut punch came with the cancellation of Married to Real Estate, hosted by Egypt Sherrod and Mike Jackson. The couple, known for their on-screen chemistry and heartfelt renovations, shared the news on Instagram just after returning from a family trip to the Mediterranean. They wrote, "While the chain of events leading up to this is disheartening, we are deeply grateful." They thanked their fans, their team, and their community. But they also hinted that more might be revealed soon. Not all setbacks are what they seem. Some blessings show up in disguise. Cryptic? Maybe. But it raised eyebrows. What really happened behind the scenes? Here's what's making it worse. HGTV hasn't responded. No public statements, no explanations, no clarity. And that silence, it's driving fans up the wall. One viewer posted, "You're about to lose a lot of viewers." Another wrote, "HGTV has gone to the dogs. I won't be watching anymore." Some even said they're removing HGTV from their cable favorites. It's not just a few angry comments, it's a wave of people feeling betrayed. So, what's really happening? Here's one possible explanation. HGTV is shifting away from traditional renovation shows and toward more sensational, reality-style formats. Think Zillow Gone Wild, viral-worthy oddball homes, Celebrity IOU, star-studded renovation surprises, The Flip-Off, competitive flipping with drama. All of these shows are big, fast, and flashy, and they trend well online. But in the process, the heartwarming, community-based shows are disappearing. For longtime viewers, this feels personal. HGTV was always a place to unwind, learn, and dream about home. Now, it's starting to feel like any other reality network. Fans who connected with the real stories, the scrappy DIYers, the families on a budget, the renovators who truly cared about community, they're feeling left behind. And that's not just a branding issue, that's an identity crisis. Here's what the audience is asking for: transparency, respect for the shows they've supported, a voice in what gets renewed. They're not just passive viewers, they're loyal fans who've invested time, emotion, and trust. And HGTV ignoring them? That's risky. HGTV has always been more than just home improvement. It's been about hope, about possibility, about watching someone turn a fixer-upper into a dream. But now, it's the network itself that's in need of a serious renovation. If it keeps cutting the shows that made it great, it may lose the very audience that built it. What do you think is going on behind the scenes at HGTV? Which show are you most upset about losing? And would you keep watching if your favorite series disappeared? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let your voice be heard. And if you don't want to miss future updates, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because this story isn't over. And the fans? They're just getting started.